Good evening. I'm Tara Bell-Janowick, Board Chair of the Rainbow Cafe of Carbondale, Illinois. We are a center for LGBTQ youth dedicated to providing a safe, welcoming, and affirming space for LGBTQ youth and allies in Southern Illinois. What do you do when a young person contacts you at 2 a.m. sobbing, describing their experiences with conversion therapy? What do you do when a young person opens up and shares how their mother would beat them with a belt for acting gay? Or when a youth tells you that they've spent the week being called a faggot at school and now they're suspended for fighting back? Or when your own son, my son, tells you, me, a bisexual woman who sponsors a GSA at a local community college, that he has been afraid for 2 years to come out as transgender. And he's about to fail high school because he was afraid to dress in the girls' locker room for PE, about to fail high school. Well, what I did, I began volunteering and then subsequently joined the board of the Rainbow Cafe. Founded 17 years ago by Bill Sasso, Kim McGuire, and Tim Rice, and led for many years by Greg Elkins, our youth center has been an invaluable resource for LGBTQ youth in the Carbondale area. But we knew the need was greater to expand our outreach and our support across Southern Illinois. In 2017, the Rainbow Cafe was honored to enter into the statewide partnership with Equality Illinois, which helped our community outreach and education efforts tremendously. We hosted a training session for adults who interact with LGBTQ youth, including mental health and care providers, parents, and families. Through that training, we reached the parents and families of LGBTQ youth who expressed a desire for more support, inspiring our new Rainbow Cafe Parent and Family Group, which launches this month. We've hosted Equality Illinois' Elise Mallory, who shared her experiences at our annual fundraising gala and helped to humanize the experience of young transgender women of color to our Southern Illinois donors. The statewide partnership has also given the Rainbow Cafe the opportunity to network with other organizations throughout Illinois, taking inspiration from LGBTQ and allied groups across the state. This networking system helps us to establish a broader range of outreach and build community throughout Southern Illinois. We've also been able to train our board members to be more civically powerful, to advocate more forcefully on behalf of our youth. I would be remiss to not mention that in December of 2016, our facilities were flooded, and funding provided by Equality Illinois helped us to not only replace several items, but to also expand into a bigger space. This disaster came at the perfect time. All of that civic engagement, networking, and community outreach has driven our youth participation numbers up from an average of 11 youth per night on a Friday to 28 youth per night in 2017 and 38 youth so far in 2018. We've capped out on peak nights at 45 youth from Chester, Illinois, all the way over to Paducah, Kentucky, and up to Mount Vernon, Illinois. The vision of expanding across Southern Illinois is being realized through our partnership with Equality Illinois. And while the numbers are exciting, the real story is the community that these youth create when they walk into the doors of the Rainbow Cafe. The welcoming acceptance our youth give to one another is indescribable. After each week of facing school systems that are not inclusive and communities which are all too often rejecting, they are welcomed by their peers and our volunteers into what many of our youth see as home. Thanks to Equality Illinois, we are now expanding our mission of creating a safe and accepting space within our four walls to creating that safe and accepting space across Southern Illinois. Thank you so much for your support of Equality Illinois and in turn for your support of the Rainbow Cafe.